What is up, guys? Your boy Mike back here again, guys, from Mike's Money Move, guys. We like to talk about making money and about saving money. This is going to be another episode, guys, just to show you guys that I'm going to be making some money here as well. As you guys can see, guys, I am in my bathroom at the moment. I'm going to be making a video of me cutting my hair. So we're going to be seeing that one now. I've just got my package in the post and it's in front of my front door. You're going to come with me and see that. And we are going to be cutting our hair. Quarantine edition. See you guys soon. So guys, as you guys can see, we are back in my bathroom at the moment. So we have here the new YOU.DO.YU. These are some wireless Groom Pro. I picked these ones up at Shaver Shop. This is a wireless set. As you guys can see here, it's a nice little wireless piece. It's got heaps of clipper ends. You know, we're gonna see how we go with this. It's quarantine edition. I need to cut my hair. As you guys can see, she's really long. And it's going a little bit crazy at the moment, so as you guys can see, so we definitely need to get this cut. I've watched probably 3 YouTube videos. I think I'm an expert. I think I'm good to go. So this can either be really good or can be really bad, but at least this way you guys will get to watch it to see how I go. But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's hope we finish this strong. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's have a look and see what's pretty much going on here, guys. So this is just going to be a little bit of a voiceover, just showing you guys exactly what's sort of going on. I don't want to bore you guys too much about this, but it's a very interesting one here. So as you guys can see, this is how I sort of started doing the haircut, basically. So when creating a sort of fade, I did a little bit of research. And when I say a little bit, I mean I watched 2 or 3 videos. Basically, you want to try and create a line. In obviously marking out exactly what you want to do and how you sort of want to cut it. So this is basically me going through this process, trying to figure out if this is, you know, going to be the best way to do it, because it looked pretty good the way that those guys explained it, and it sort of made sense to me. You know, when you are creating a haircut and doing a fade, yeah, just a quick little side note there, have a little mullet. Had a quick thought, I was like, you know what, maybe I want to keep it, but yeah, it was a bit of a ridiculous one. I didn't keep it, so, you know, shout out to the boys, credit to the boys. Unfortunately, this one has to sort of go. So it's just a little process, giving you guys an idea. Look, the main reason why I wanted to do this, just like I said in the beginning, guys, I wanted to find out how to do this. This is something that I always wanted to try and do, but I never really got the opportunity to do so because I just didn't have the time, didn't want to try and do it. So as you guys can see, you definitely do need a mirror at the back of you, because the hardest part about cutting hair is looking at the back of your head, because you can't physically see it. So the only way you can do that is if you have another mirror at the back or somebody to guide you in sort of seeing what's at the back. It's probably the hardest part to do. It's literally cutting your hair with your eyes closed, which I'll show you guys a little bit more later on about how I go about doing it. But that's pretty much the first part of it, guys. One side done and the other side done. So again, this was really hard to do, considering I did this by myself. I physically had to hold that mirror in my hand. So that's just like a little portable little mirror that I had. I didn't have any other big mirrors, unfortunately. So I literally had one mirror in one hand and I had my shaver and clippers in the other hand. So as you guys can see here, I'm slowly getting the feel about how this obviously works. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best method to do so. And having both of my hands in use, both of them are going to be obviously getting a little bit tired at certain times as well. So I was a little bit worried for myself that I was going to get lazy and then I was going to give up and the haircut was going to turn out really badly. But, you know, obviously we have to prosper on. We need to keep going regardless of how things are looking at the moment. But it definitely is going to be worthwhile doing this, guys. If you guys are thinking about doing this during quarantine, you know, tough times, you know, your hair's getting a little bit too crazy and you just want to make the most of it and give it a go, guess what? You may as well go out and buy a pair of clippers, because at the end of the day, not many people are going to be seeing you. Things aren't going back to normal for a little while. Yeah, quick little video there of me putting it on Snapchat, showing everyone to keep the mullet or not. So, look, continuing on, guys, it's a bit of an interesting one, guys. So, look, let me give you a rundown of the process of what I wanted to do. So, as you guys can see here, like I mentioned, you want to try and create a line where you can have it lined up, make different levels, and then what you can end up doing is fading them in slowly. So instead of cutting the whole head of hair and then fading it in, you want to try and cut and create different levels That way, you've got a line to go off that you can, you know, adjust towards and make it a little bit better to fade it in. So that's how the process of what I was gonna go through in my mind. So this is just showing you guys a little bit. Look, there is a little bit of this, but I wanna try and speed it up as much as I can, guys. I did try and cut it as much as I could, but I wanted to be real with you guys. I didn't wanna just cut to the good bits. I wanted to show you guys the actual process of me cutting majority of how I'm cutting my hair at the moment. So to be honest with you guys, you know, you go to a barber shop, you sit down, you do wait a little while. This honestly cutting my hair at this sort of rate, it actually took me, I think it was about 2 hours to do so, because there are so many times where you want to go back and try and touch it up and try and fix it out and try to make it look the best you pretty much can. But you guys got to remember, when you go out to a barber, you're in there getting your hair cut, probably takes about half an hour while you're on that seat. So man, this isn't easy, especially doing it on yourself. It's probably the hardest part. Like, it might take a little bit less time if you did it on somebody else. But you know what, guys, look, shout out to all the barbers out there who are struggling right now and has been cutting our hair for ages and ages and ages. So shout out to them for cutting it and doing a really, really good job and being an expert at their field. As you guys can see here, like cutting it by myself at the back was so difficult, because you're like I said, the mirror, there's only so much a mirror can do, and you're doing everything inverted. So while you're trying to do this, you're trying to figure out, is this the right way to cut it? Have I angled the clippers the right way as well? So if you guys are looking at cutting your own hair, definitely go out there, guys, have a look around, see what is out there, and try and get a couple of tips and see how you can do it. But look, realistically, if you've got a friend who can help you cut your hair, oh my god, just do it. But for argument's sake, I wanted to try it myself. So this is the next bit, guys, to give you guys an idea. So this is me shaving around the edges. So that mullet is finally gone. So I think at this point, when I sort of started creating that line and finished it off, I ended up just shaving everything underneath it as much as I could. That way I could start on the lines at the bottom. So I think, look, honestly, I think my mind process was pretty good, to be honest with you guys. Just the way that I'm sort of doing it like this and finding out if this is the right way to go about it. I think it was a good idea to do so. So definitely worthwhile having a look at this, guys. Look, if you guys have any tips, honestly, let me know. If you think my process is not the best and there could be a lot easier doing it on your own, definitely let me know in the comments below as well, guys. Oh yeah, if you guys wanted to be wondering about the clippers that I have, you know, a lot of people have a lot of clippers and a lot of them electrical. Unfortunately, with my place, the bathroom doesn't really have any electrical points, sadly. And I know a lot of people don't like a lot of wires hanging around and if they're trying to cut their own hair. So wireless is definitely the way to go at this point. You can plug this one in as well, so you can use it on both sides if it does run out of battery. I picked this one up, like I mentioned, at Shaver Shop. They're about $100 or so, but you can pick it up from anywhere, to be honest with you guys. I'll put a link down in the description for you guys as well. So if you guys decide to purchase it and you can't be bothered going to Shaver Shop, you can get it on Amazon as well, to be honest with you guys. There are a couple good ones out there as well. So I'll put it down in the link below, guys. Definitely worthwhile taking a look. I'll have a couple there that you guys can definitely choose from. Yeah, so where we're up to now, so we're still trying to get this sorted, trying to clean it up a little bit. I'm not going to start on the next bit until I clean up this sort of side. As you guys can see, it's still sort of going at the moment. It's a bit of a long process for me. Like I said, guys, I did take 2 hours to cut my hair, but I did want to try and get it the best I could for my first time, and honestly, I'm not complaining. So yeah, well, look, this is going to be a nice little segue. I may as well, considering how long this is taking to cut my hair. But guys, if you guys haven't been to this channel before, guys, my name is Mike from Mike's Money Moves. I like to talk about making money, saving money, and on the odd occasion about crypto and about NFTs as well. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about how to save money, different sort of ways and real ways to sort of make money, not just ways that I'm talking about, I'm actually wanting to go out and show you guys different ways of making money as well. Definitely have a look, guys, and obviously subscribe if you guys want to join the journey and learn a little bit more. If you guys had a look as well, if you guys know me personally, guys, you guys would have saw I recently put out a little Instagram blurb of my first podcast. So I made a first episode of a podcast that I'm looking to introduce and hopefully do a little bit more regularly once I get the swing of it. Basically, it's called the Internet Podcast. So I named it myself, the Internet. So 2 different words. Basically, it's basically to do with anything to do with my inner circle, the area that I live in, people around me, and the inner circle. Basically, it's just local people who have different ways of making money and saving money, just like we talk about on this channel. So it's a little breakdown about me and what I'm currently doing at the moment, what I'm going through, and really showing the process of how things really, really work. So just to give you guys a backdrop, if this is the first video that you guys are watching, I'm pretty much, I'm late 20s. I'm in Sydney, Southwest. I'm trying to find out my career and where I sort of want to go, but I also want to hustle at the same time and make ends meet as well. So, have a bit of fun and trying to make money and find real ways to do so as well. So if you guys are someone, doesn't matter what age you are, you just want to make a little bit of extra side money or look for something full-time, guys, have a look at my channel. You'll see real examples. And those videos aren't for me to, show and try and flex or anything, because I'm not making millions a year in each flip that I make. It might be only like 10, 20, 30 bucks, a couple $100 here and there. But I just want to show people that, it definitely can be possible to do so, guys. So never forget, you can always make money regardless. It's just a matter of how hard you guys want to work. And realistically, this is more of a documentation. So I'm using these videos to show people that it can be done. It definitely can be done. There is definitely money to be made anywhere and no matter where you're from. And I want to have these videos up here. You might be thinking, why is he uploading all this random shit? So the reason why I'm doing this is it's purely for a document sort of stage. So I want to have a look back at this. So once I still start making, quite a decent amount of money, where I think it can be applicable to anyone and anyone can do it as well, I want people to have a look and watch this to basically show them that, he got lucky, or his parents are rich, or, he got inheritance money that saved his life, and he didn't actually hustle, and he's not actually successful, he's fake, he bought his followers, whatever. So if all my friends are obviously watching this, which I know you guys are, you guys would have seen all these videos. I know you guys do watch it. I know some people have a look at this and have a laugh and be like, oh, he's making these videos, yada, 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 trying to do this, trying to do that. But honestly, I don't care. This is mainly just to show people that you do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, and document the process is definitely a good way to say, look, as you guys can see, it is definitely possible. But look, that was a little bit deep, but I'll leave it at that for now, guys. But let's get back to obviously this haircutting video. As you guys can see, I'm still going, as I mentioned, guys. It's still trying to perfect everything and trying to make everything seem through, but I'm trying to go for the next part, trying to put everything through, and it is looking good so far, guys. So trying to use those guidelines and trying to fade them in together is very interesting to do. It's so far so good. It is definitely working, and we are obviously getting there slowly. When I say slowly, I mean like literally slowly, but we're definitely getting there. It's almost done to that process, so we want to see how far this can pretty much go. But yeah, I'm gonna cut a little bit here and there just to show you where it sort of ends at. But again, you guys want to make sure to try and fade it in the best you possibly can. But once you do, it will start looking a lot nicer. You just gotta go through the process, guys. So guys, this is just a quick little update from where I'm at, guys. If you guys didn't notice, my other camera died. So did my clippers. So I'm gonna have to end this one right now, but we're gonna see how we go. But here is a little update on how I'm look. So as you guys can see, it is a lot better than where it was originally. So I got the hang of obviously doing it and having the mirror at the back and trying to flick it. So I've just realistically got the top that I need to finish off. But here is the rest of the fade. So let me show you guys. So guys, as you guys can see, like look, for my first time, it's not bad. Let's be real. My first time using these clippers aren't too bad. I haven't obviously gone through and used out the other rest of the trimmers, but look, honestly, like guys, I've done a half decent job, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously it needs to be cleaned up a little bit more. Obviously I don't have that time because I need to charge it, so I'm gonna whack this bad boy back on charge. I might use it corded to see how I go, but look, that's a little update, guys. All I need to do now is realistically is start using the scissors, start trimming out the back pieces of it, make it a little bit shorter. The front's not too bad, and then once I style it and bring it back, it should hopefully look okay. But as you guys can see, my hair is pretty long. So that obviously needs a little bit of trim too, but once everything's all sort of done, guys, I'll give you guys an update to show you guys exactly where I'm sitting at. But hey, look, for my first time, look, so far so good, guys, so far so good. But I'll give you guys an update as soon as I get this bad boy charged up and finished up, and I'll show you guys the results. See you guys soon. So guys, that is a wrap, guys. That is my haircut, as you guys can see. That is pretty much the end of it. So I'm sure you guys would have seen the before and after, guys, but that is pretty much it, guys. So nice little look for you guys. So I'm going to show you guys right now the before and after right here. So as you guys can see, I have done a decent job. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Look, considering everything, guys, it's pretty good for my very first time cutting my hair at home. I've done a half decent job. Look, it's not great. It ain't no barber shop sort of, you know, expectation. But look, guys, considering everything, guys, I have done okay. You know, especially for a home haircut as well, guys. So do keep in mind as well, like, I did struggle at first, and I was trying to obviously go through and trying to cut it on my own at the back. The back was probably going to be the hardest part to cut if you guys decide to cut your own hair, but once you sort of get the groove of things, once you sort of find out your peripherals of where you think things are at the back, it definitely does help with a lot more experience. So once I start doing this a little bit more, it definitely will help. Unfortunately, while I was cutting my hair, as you guys, I don't know if you guys can see at the back there, but let me just have a look here. As you can, I don't know if you guys can see, but right here, it needs a little bit more off the top of that. I'll try and show you guys here at the back. Ooh. So around here, I needed just to cut this little bit more, fade it in a little bit more on this side. But unfortunately, my razor, my barber clippers died, so now it's out of battery. So what's going to happen is I'm going to put it on charge. Once it does charge, I am going to go back and hopefully finish that a little bit up, guys. But hey, look, for my first time, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy. Look, I'm feeling good, you know, fresh cut. You know, I cut my nails today, you know, shaved as well. So man's feeling good, So there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like if you guys enjoyed that video and watch me struggle cutting my own hair. If you guys want to follow the journey, definitely follow, comment, subscribe as well, guys. If you want to see what I'm pretty much getting up to, I like to talk about making money and about saving money on this channel. So if you are someone who wants to save and make money, guys, well, look, I just cut my own hair. So if I get good at this, I'm potentially saving 30, 40 bucks per haircut every couple of weeks. So realistically, guys, there you go. Might even start my own little ting, you know, who knows? But we'll see how we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!